Santorum today told ABC that he's ready to do this thing again, but differently this time. Is there any chance that you can see that Rick Santorum can be a first-tier candidate again?
In a field with as many as 15 or 16 candidates, I think anybody could potentially be a first-tier candidate. The problem for Santorum is he won last time around in Iowa, and yet if you look at his polling this time around, he's in single digits. He may be in a single digit. So it's not a very good reflection on Santorum if people are supporting him at such a low level in a state he's won before. The fear is that his time may have passed, so he's going to have a harder climb to the top tier than he did last time.
You can't overestimate the ability of a good retail politician to conquer in Iowa and get hot at the end. That's what happened in 2012. Santorum, pizza ranch by pizza ranch, against a weak field, got hot at the right moment. The problem for him this time, a much more crowded field, as we said before, and a lot more people playing in his lane. You think about Mike Huckabee, who the prior Iowa winner in 2008. You think about Scott Walker, Ted Cruz, guys who are very strong among the evangelical voters. He's going to have a lot harder time making space for himself and catching fire in that way.
I think that's right, but if you talk to his people, they think he has a few advantages, even among that social conservative field, and that is his ties to blue-collar workers.
Right.
His big argument last time around was that the party lost because Mitt Romney was a plutocrat, and yet he is a guy, blue collar, he's making his announcement at a manufacturing facility today. He is somebody that can make that connection with working people that Republicans have had a hard time doing over the last 8 years.
He's one of the few Republicans who's come out in favor of a rise in the minimum wage, although it's a pretty modest one that he's proposing. He has those blue-collar roots. When he stays on message, when he talks about economics, he can be very powerful. His biggest problem in 2012, which he won't acknowledge, was that at the moment when he should have stuck to an economic message, he got dragged into these social discussions, started talking about cultural issues that ended up blowing up in his face.
He always gets dragged.
He's
going to have to resist it this time around if he wants to gain traction.
He's even less disciplined than you.